What's happening? What's going on, Mike? Trying to get a hold of Grant. We seem to be having technical difficulties. So, pardon me for a minute, and I'm going to run the ad for Nebula Pearl because I don't know. I can't get a hold of Grant. So, give me just a minute, everyone. All right, I'm back. I am going to share screen his Kickstarter. I'm pulling it up now. So, for everybody that's seen the coming soon cross promo, this is the other project that I'll be cross promoting with. And we got something really cool. So, one of the things I've always wanted the creators to do was put a window cling as a stretch goal, kind of, or a cross promotion. So, Grant Lankard project has a dragon in it, and so does mine. We have Wyvern Knight. So we thought it'd be a cool idea to do a yin yang pattern of both of our dragons. If I can get this to pull up, it's being goofy. So give me just a second. So we will be having a window cling of both of our dragons in a yin yang pattern, and we're still working on getting it colored, but it looks pretty awesome. We've got the ink for it, so I'll pull that up too. Give me just a second here. Excuse me. So how you doing today, Mike? I'm glad to see you guys have water again. I bet Trish is beside herself. So I will pull this up now. So this is going to be the next cross promotion for our project. Inter broadcast. Sorry guys, I got kicked out of StreamYard. I got it pulled up, but I got kicked out. And the project will be launching momentarily. What's going on, Andre? How you doing, buddy? But I'm amped about this. So this is something I've always wanted to have on a share screen on a Kickstarter. right here. Laundry, dishwashing, and soon showering. That's good. Cleaning everything. All right. So we are share screening this bad boy right here. Kicking ass and taking names. That's right, buddy. So this will be the cross promotion. Let me give it the full screen layout. So this is what you guys will be getting as a cross promo. And it'll be a window clean. So you got Wyvern Knight and a dragon from his book, Beowulf. And it's going to be freaking awesome. So we've got that to look forward to. Like I said, it'll be colored probably in the next few days, and we'll have the final image set up. So anybody that backs in on Nanite Titan that backs Beowulf, which will be releasing soon, will get this awesome image as a window cling. And so let me pull this out, and I will show you guys the Kickstarter real quick. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, Andre. It's something I've always wanted. Come on, get rid of the share screen. Bay. I've always wanted to get the window clings. The window clings are freaking awesome. And I thought it'd be a cool idea. And, having the two dragons that look sweet on the car window. Absolutely awesome. So, yeah, I'm so glad you guys have water. Luis Torres is another one who's been having issues. He lives in Texas, and so they keep cutting his power off because they're in that rolling blackout area. So that's absolutely insane. And I will pull the Kickstarter up here. I had it open, and now I don't want to. Thank you. Share screen this bad boy. At 69 Dragon and Space Dragon, nice. Where is the link? Jack's laughing at all of us that got snow. He's going, I live in California. I don't have to deal with that. It is. Sorry, guys. Pardon the lag here. Got it. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So we will share screen this. Gotta love technology. I do like snow, but I don't like the problems that it brings. Well, that's the thing. They say every year, oh, yeah, we've had this huge cold snap. It'll kill the bugs. We had that polar vortex like 4 or 5 years ago, and they kept saying, oh, yeah, it'll kill all the bugs off. We won't have any bugs to deal with. And then the bugs were like 10 times worse that year than they've ever been. Worst earthquake ever in Arkansas was barely noticeable. So we are going to share screen this bad boy right now. Right meow. Beowulf issue 1 Kickstarter. So here's the Kickstarter right here. We've got the story. You got Hazel, who's a preteen girl living in suburbia, is having a typical boring evening when she's startled by the premonition of a dragon awakening from a centuries-long nap. And as surprised as she is by the vision, she's absolutely shocked when her cat Mooney opens his mouth and tells her that he too had the same premonition. Every once in a while, you might feel a little rumble and it's over. Yeah, that's fun. So Mooney knows of only one man brave and mighty enough to go toe-to-toe with the dragon, the mighty warrior Beowulf. Unfortunately, he's been reincarnated as this guy right here. Victor's an unemployed millennial slacker who can't even get his life together, much less slay a dragon. Can Mooney and Hazel prepare Victor for the battle of a lifetime? Beowulf is an epic tale that spans centuries with heroes and villains fighting across time itself. Characters who are heroes in one lifetime may end up villains over the centuries. Lovers in one lifetime may become sworn enemies in the next. If it all sounds overwhelming, don't worry. There's also a lot of humor. Sample pages below by Antonio Brandao, Grant Lankard, and Roy Moon. So here's a little bit of a taste of the art for it. And you've got our hero across several different generations and the dragon. So it's a pretty interesting concept. It's Beowulf taking place centuries later as the reincarnation. The guy's a super slacker. No way could be a hero, but he has to be. And can he be the hero that they need to slay the dragon that has awakened again? And issue 1 is completely done. Issue 2 is over half done. The first 6 issue arc is already written, so it's not a one and done situation. The rest of the story has been written, and here's your cover right here of issue 1. You get the slacker Beowulf sitting in his recliner there, and then you've got the alternate cover, and you got a couple of fun little movies about Mooney the cat, who is actually, it's called Beowulf. Here, Jack, I'll get you the it's Beowulf issue 1. I'll send you the link to it. Give me just a second, and I will pop the link back in there for you guys. So there's the pre-launch link for that. You guys want to get notified on it, but it's Beowulf issue 1. And then, like I said, there you got the videos down here. Mooney, the cat that's in the video that um, he does when he talks about the project and everything. That is a cat that actually exists, and that's what the story is based on with Mooney. So Mooney is actually a real life cat, and he's got a nice little blooper video down here at the bottom where the cat's like, "Screw you, I'm not doing the video because I'm a cat and I hate humans, and I don't want anything to do with you. Until you don't want anything to do with me, then I pester the hell out of you." So definitely a fun project. Got a lot of fun, humorous videos on there. And like I said, the project's finished. Issue 1 is done. He's halfway through issue 2. All 6 issues in the story arc have been written. So this isn't going to be you back it and then, issue 2 may come out. Um, so, guys, definitely go follow it. Check it out. It should be launching soon. I am awaiting confirmation from him, but I wanted to give him a shout out and wanted to talk about excuse me, I got the hiccups. I wanted to talk about the cross promotion that we have going on. So I'm really excited, man. The window cling's freaking, it's going to look awesome. It's going to be totally sweet. And I will show that off again here in just a second. Every once in a while, you might feel, let's see, most earthquakes are here are barely noticeable. Wetness is the essence of beauty. Oh my gosh. You guys are clowns. So give me a second to pull that image back up for anybody that joined in that hasn't seen it yet. Did he actually hit the launch button on February 9th and then cancel it? Or what happened with that? What do you mean? Is that pre-launch link not working, Jack? No, Jack, that link's working for me, bud. I don't know what you mean. Did he actually hit the launch button on February 9th and then cancel, or what happened? Oh, it was canceled on February 9th. He may have accidentally hit the launch button, yes. It's not hard to do, trust me. I didn't know there was another one on there. It may not even be this. I don't know. I didn't. Here, let me look for it. Let's see here. Yeah. So once again, for those of you that haven't seen the image, here's the image here. Pop it back up there on screen. This is going to be the cross promotion. Share. Gosh, I made share screening so freaking much more difficult now. Yeah, Jack, don't go search for it because any of the pre-launches won't come up. Just use that link that's in the comments. So once it's in pre-launch, you can't search on the Kickstarter for the project until it launches. So unfortunately, you have to share the link everywhere for everybody to be able to see it. And why did it just stop share screen? Really? Oh my god! Fired. Damn you, StreamYard. There we go. So this is, like I said, this is the freaking super sweet dragon. It's gonna be a stretch goal. We're thinking about adding our logos right in here where you see on the mouse. So it'll be, his logo, my logo, we'll add it in there. And of course, Wyvern Knight's gonna be fully armored out. He's gonna look freaking sweet. And then you've got Beowulf over here. So he said something about it probably be done, finished coloring. We've been waiting on the artist to finish doing the pencils and the inks on it. So now it's going to have to go to color, and then it'll be ready to go. We'll get the mock-up done up and share it out on that. So it's definitely going to be fun. Definitely pretty sweet. Anybody got any questions about the project? Just shoot them my way or ask Grant. And I'm still here. I just muted it because I don't want to blow your eardrums out. So it definitely looks like a lot of fun. I'm interested to see what happens in the story. Like you said, it looks pretty cool. We can show off some of the reviews on it here. Let me share screen again. The other screen. Share screen, share screen. Right here. Yes, I know I'm share screen. Leave me alone. Let's see, where is it at? Right here. So these had 3 different. Come on. Gotta switch screen shares apparently since it opened in a new window. Stop screen share. Share. Share screen. La, 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 la. There we go. So here's one of the reviews that was done on it from Misfit Heroes. That Dempsey Blackman dynamic writing. And it's got rave reviews on it. These links will be available on the Kickstarter. So you guys will be able to go through and read some of the reviews from some of these places that have reviewed it. And they've got a lot of good things to say about the color and the art and the storyline from what they've seen of it. And then watch the other one. So these links are available if you're friends with Grant Lankard. Even if you go search his name and look at his profile, you should be able to see these links. He's posted these reviews to his website. He'll be on. He may have had something, kind of a family emergency come up or something. I haven't heard from him, and he had a launch party set up on Facebook, so I don't know what happened with him. It could have been a family emergency, but I just still wanted to go live because otherwise, StreamYard will kill the link if you don't go live within 10 minutes. So I thought maybe he was running late or something. Something came up, so I wanted to give him a chance to get on here, Jack. I'll create another link and go live with him once I figure out what's going on and let him do the talking. I just people had already liked the link and I didn't want it to be gone and be like, what the heck happened? So, like I said, he may have had a family emergency. I don't know what's going on with that. We've been talking off and on today, so I will come back on later on once I hear from him, and hopefully we can launch this thing because it was supposed to launch at 5 o'clock. Oh, he just messaged me. Hold on a second, guys. Give me just a second, guys. Come on, StreamYard. Uh-oh, I broke StreamYard on the computer. That's fun. Give him just a second. He'll be on. Sorry for the delay, everybody. Here, we'll play Kara Nicole's awesome video that we had on here. This is so cool. I ended up leaving it on here because I loved it so much, so I could use it when she came back on again. But check out this video. Oh, did I break it? Nope, there it goes. Is he going to add him to the stream? Hold on, Grant. There we go. It works.
How's it going?
It's going good, man. How are you doing? Oh, and it took you out. What the heck is going on here? Hold on, Grant. Technical difficulties. There we go. Let's try that again. How's it going?
Everybody. Going good. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
So we talked a little bit earlier today. Well, actually, you've been helping me out a lot in the past couple of weeks. I appreciate that. This is my first Kickstarter. I guess technically it's your first, or you had one before this, right?
Yeah, I had one before this.
Okay. So yeah, so you've been kind of you've been like one of the mentors that I've had that's kind of been guiding me along a little bit, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. We've been showing off. I actually showed off the preview of the Kickstarter and let everybody see the videos and everything like that. So hopefully it doesn't turn out to be like me last night. Yeah, I blame you, Jack. This is still why we're having technical difficulties. You kicked us off last night, and you kicked off Heather. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. So yeah, I mean, I love the Kickstarter. We were showing off the. Oh, really? You're gonna lock up on me again? We showed off the Beowulf and Wyvern Knight window cling, which is gonna be coming soon. We've got the art. Got to get colored for it.
How do you pronounce your Kickstarter?
It's Xenonanite Titan.
Xenonanotite. Okay. I get confused with that a little bit, but because I've only ever seen it written down.
Yeah, well, some people pronounce it Xeno, some people pronounce it Zeno. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's still awesome, both ways.
Right.
So, you want to give everybody kind of the rundown of Beowulf before you launch it?
So it's about a 13-year-old girl who discovers that her cat is the reincarnation of an 8th century wizard. He starts talking to her, and they both have a simultaneous vision of a dragon awakening. So it's Mooney's idea to go find the reincarnation of Beowulf, the legendary dragon slayer, who unfortunately has been reincarnated as, a late 20s slacker. So they have to figure out a way to somehow get him prepared to go up against this dragon.
And that ought to be pretty fun. And for those of you, if you're in here now, we'll show off the 20th century slacker here. Give me just a second and I'll share screen it. Maybe. This thing's being a pain in the butt today. It says, me no likey. This computer is fired. We're firing it officially.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So what gave you the idea for Beowulf?
So when I was a kid, my parents had like these big hardbound like fairy tale and legend books. And the one that really stood out to me was the story of Beowulf, just because I remember thinking, this sounds like a comic book. And so I kind of took that idea and kind of like ran with it. It's kind of like similar to how, a lot of these comic books like Wonder Woman or Thor, they take elements of mythology and turn them into, comic book superheroes. And the thing that's nice about it is, honestly, it does a lot of the work for you, because you've got you've got good guys already, you've got bad guys, you've got headquarters, you've got all this stuff that you can kind of use to your advantage when making a comic book. So at the time, I didn't come up with the idea of, the talking cat or the 13-year-old, but so we have this cat named Mooney who kind of looks like an 8th century wizard. He just kind of looks very wise and like he could maybe start casting spells. So we incorporated him into the story. And then, we incorporated Hazel because he has to have an owner. And yeah, so I don't know, have you talked at all about how it's going to be on Kickstarter in about an hour or about a half hour now? I think you're on mute.
Yeah, I muted it. Sorry about that. Yeah, no. Yeah, we were talking about that. I thought you were launching it at 6 Eastern, so I guess I prematurely.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
No, that was the total miscommunication. So that's what happened with it, because I was like, hey, we'll go live at 5:45 Eastern, and I guess somehow we got. That's why I hate time zones. Time zones suck. So,
Right.
so I mean, You can launch this bad boy whenever you want to. We've got people, for all of you that out there that can't pronounce Russell's title, I'll just like shortening it. We can also go with XNT.
XNT.
Get out of here. Yeah, and then he said X Titan. That's what they came up with last night. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get sued if I do X Titan. Is either X Men's going to
Didn't
get
Rob
mad.
Liefeld try that?
What's that?
Rob Liefeld tried to have a comic book with X in the title, and I think he got sued.
Probably because they're crazy like that.
Right.
But yeah, man, we'll show off the Kickstarter one more time. I want to give you a chance to talk about the artists for the covers and what the inspiration was behind the covers and stuff like that. Let me share screen it again real quick. My computer's being finicky, so I've been trying to do it for just a minute here. But I showed off all that, and you've also got the links for the reviews. Tell me, did you? I guess you sent them advanced copies of that.
Right. Yeah. I've been sending reviews out for the past couple weeks. Some people agree to review it, some people don't. You know, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Oh, I understand totally. So
Yeah.
there's Mooney there.
Right.
If it'll load. Come on, you can do it.
There we go.
There we go. So there's Mooney there and Hazel. And then there's our...
Yeah. So that's him back in the Middle Ages.
So this is before he's reincarnated as the mega millennial slacker. Or
Right.
as we can call him Jimmy Noble, right, Jack? So Jack wants to know, when he went to look it up, he said, did you accidentally launch it on the 9th and then cancel it?
I did.
Yeah, it happens.
It's not always the easiest thing figuring it out. Why did you find the canceled Kickstarter? Or I guess he's not going to answer me. I don't know why I thought he was going to answer me.
Yeah, I know he will in the comments. There's like a 15-second delay between when.
Oh, okay. I forgot I can look on the comment on the side to see the comments.
But yeah, it's not hard to do. So Jack, when you're going to launch the Kickstarter and you want to send out the pre-link, you actually have to hit a button that says prepare for launch. And I had to ask Wendy the first time that I launched. I'm like, is it okay to hit this prepare to launch? Because I can't activate the page that shows the notifications off of where people can go and hit notify me. I'm like, I'm scared to hit this button because if I hit it, is that going to launch it? And they're like, I don't remember. I'm like, come on, you've ran a bunch of Kickstarters. So I was like, whatever, what the heck? I just hit the button and it took me to the next page, and it has that little link where you can activate your notify me. But yeah, it's easy to accidentally launch it. It happens. So
yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll put up the link to the current one.
I already popped it in there.
Oh, you did? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, no, I put it in there. It should be in the description of the video as well, on YouTube and on Facebook. But yeah, guys. So what gave you the idea to do the reincarnated version of this?
Well, I didn't necessarily want to just retell the story of Beowulf. I don't know if any of you guys had to like sit through that in high school, but it's not necessarily the greatest story ever. So I wanted to kind of put my own spin on it, and I also wanted to set it in the modern day. So that's what this is.
Yeah, he said he did finally cancel when I'm looking at it currently on Kickstarter.
Yeah. I saw that.
And so, what was the inspiration behind this cover?
Trying to get across. To me, what I try to do, like with the first issue cover, is kind of take all of the elements of the comic book and kind of have them on display on the cover. So I think that this kind of shows you like kind of the comedy of the comic book, and it also shows you that it kind of is mixing different eras. Like originally, the penciler that I was working with, he didn't draw the helmet quite like that. Like he didn't quite draw it like era specific. and I said it kind of needs to look more medieval. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, I think there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of character uh, building in this cover, like all the patches and all the stains on his chair, the fact that he's in his robe and pajamas, the beer in his hand. I think there's a lot of character building in this cover.
Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm sharing out to the groups since you're getting close to.
For a second, I was worried that it had frozen.
No, I didn't freeze. Not this
Okay.
time. I'm just sharing it out to different groups since we are live. So it's up to you, man. If you want to wait until 6 and launch it, or if you want to, you can go ahead and launch it now. Sorry about the mix-up on the times. I know I'm I'm Central and you're Eastern, and for some reason I thought you were Central too. And so I was like, originally I was like, we'll do it at 5:45, and you're like 5:45 Eastern or
Yeah.
6:45 Eastern. And I'm like, oh, you're Eastern. I'm like 5:45 Eastern. So we
Right.
crossed the streams. It
Well,
happens.
yeah, it's funny. Like nobody can decide if Pittsburgh is part of the Midwest or East Coast. You know what I mean? Like I've had people tell me that it's Midwest. I've had other people tell me that it's East Coast. I guess nobody can decide on that. Hi, Ted.
What's going on, Ted? How you doing tonight, buddy? So we got Ted in the house. So it's up to you, man. If you're ready to hit that launch button, you can do it. We talked about the project a little bit. We showed off the cross promotion that hopefully. So Sunday I'll have you on. We'll do a little more in-depth talk about you and your comics and stuff like that. But I wanted to get on here and help give you a push and get a chance for you to spread the word about the book, because I think it's a cool concept.
I'm gonna
Excuse me.
press the button. Is everybody
Oh,
ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I can't change anything after, or I guess I can. Okay, I've read these details. I haven't actually, but I'm just going to press launch now. Okay, congratulations. Your project is live. Oh, by the way, I saw that you showed the art that I sent you. Do you want to talk about that at all? Or maybe reveal the fact that we're going to do cross promotion?
Yeah, so that's what I did talk about it. We were going to, so I've been kind of building up to the suspense of what the cross promotion is going to be, because last night on the show and then the other show I was talking about the cross promo, and I said I have another cross promo. It's kind of teased at the end of my Kickstarter, and you can see the two dragons circling each other, and so I'm like, it's something that I've really wanted for a long time, that I've talked to creators about, and I've talked to people. I'm like, hey, you should make a window clean a stretch goal, and so we've got this awesome cross promo. I will pop it up here again, maybe, if the computer doesn't break on me again like it's been doing today. I've overloaded it. I've done too many live shows today.
Yes.
But yeah, totally. So it's going to be awesome. If you guys back Beowulf and you back Xeno Nanite Titan, with your Xeno Nanite Titan package, you will receive the Xeno Nanite Titan Wyvernite and the Dragon from Beowulf. Sorry, excuse me. So you'll receive that free, and you can show off the awesomeness. And I will bring it up again now that we got a bunch of new people in here.
Yeah, I saw you had the pencil sketch up. I've been working on the colors today.
Hey, what does that say right there? Backer number one, baby.
Somebody already backed it. That's awesome.
Yeah, me, backer number one.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm a little slow on the uptake.
I was just trying to get it on backer number one. I'm like, yeah, backer number one.
Okay.
So yeah, let me pull that up back
That
up
way you'll
again.
have bragging rights.
Yeah, and I have bragging rights. Now I'm backer number one on 3 projects. I'm trying to one up on Lewis. I always give him trouble about it. So we got Luis Torres with Codex Entertainment. He's got Nebula Pearl Live right now, which we're doing a cross promo with. And so he hold on a second, I'm pulling this up. So he always brags. He's like, backer number one in the house. So on Comic Unity Online, I tried to beat him out, but somebody beat both of us out on there, so I couldn't give him trouble about it. And then for the next project, Into the Suck, when it launched, I got in before him.
Isn't
It's
that
all,
isn't that funny how like if you say, we're almost to number 200, who's going to be number 200? Everybody races to be number 200. It's funny like there's something psychological about like everybody wants to be number 200.
I don't know. I mean, if I want to be anything, I want it to be 300. This is Sparta. I'm Spartan. I'm backer number 300. Where did the? Oh, here's the image. Sorry, I lost the image. All right, now we're popping it up right here. Doop doop doop. I had to exit out of StreamYard because StreamYard was lagging out Facebook. Beowulf. Gotta love technology. So here is the. What's that?
You understand this more than I do.
Yeah, it would be better if I need to invest in a new computer. This is the Chromebook that I wrote my book on 10 years ago, and it's stupid. I have a brand new computer sitting over there. It's like 2 years old, and I try to use StreamYard on it, and it just it breaks it. It just totally. So I'm like, I don't understand why a 10-year-old laptop works better than the one that I just got.
I wonder why that is.
And Trish asked, "Do you have cross promo with any other projects?"
No, unfortunately, Russ is the only one. But I gotta say, when I saw how well your Kickstarter was doing, like on its first day, I was like, "Oh, thank God that I hitched to his wagon." You're on mute, man. I think unless there's something wrong with my computer.
No, it's me. I muted my mic so I didn't blow it out. So yeah, no, it's awesome. Well, I mean, when you asked me to do a cross promo, I was talking to Brian, and Brian's like, "Yeah, it's his first project, and I've helped him out a little bit with it." And I'm like, "Well, what's going on?" So he said you needed help with your project, so that's why, when you said, "Hey, do you want to do a cross promo?" I'm like, "Heck yeah!" I went through and I checked out the story, and was looking at the Kickstarter. Of course, you sent me the pre-link for it, and I was like, heck yeah. And so you were like, we were trying to brainstorm ideas, and you were like, I've got a dragon, and yours has got a dragon too. And I'm like, well,
Right.
everybody does stickers, everybody does prints. Prints end up in a box somewhere that are never going to be seen again,
Right.
because you only have so much wall space. I mean, the metal prints are awesome. And I'm like, what can we do that's something really cool? And then I was like, window cling. I've been yelling about that for a long time, and everybody's always on board. They're like, window clings are super sweet. So, I was like, this would be really cool. We should do like the yin yang of our dragons fighting each other. So we kind of talked it out, and on here, if you guys can see, yeah, you can see the mouse pointer. So we're gonna try to fit in like our titles in here, but I think it'll be super sweet. I'm gonna put one on my car, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I am too. You said it's gonna be what, like 3 inches by 3 inches?
I'm gonna probably shoot for 3x3 or 4x4.
Oh, okay.
I was looking into the pricing, and I know we did this oversized, but it was kind of one of those things that Ted says both of you are so happy for, or I'm so happy for, very excited for both.
Ted's another guy who's been very supportive.
Yeah, Ted's awesome. But yeah, I'm thinking about 3x3 or 4x4, and like I said, we did this oversized so we can cram it down and pack in the detail, because it's always best to do it bigger and then shrink it down. But I think it's going to look fantastic. Can I shirt it up?
I
You
don't know
mean
what
blow
that
it
means.
up? Here, hold on. I'll make it full screen. I don't know if that's what you're saying.
So this is only the pencil drawing. It's still going to get inked and colored. Oh, okay.
Oh, put it on a shirt? I mean, that's up to Grant.
Why
I mean,
don't yeah, if you're all right with it, Russ, I can always add it to my Redbubble. Do you know what Redbubble is?
no.
Well, it's a website. You upload art, and then it's like print on demand. so you don't have to buy like 100 shirts.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, so I got what you're saying, Trish. Yeah, I mean that's something you can offer if you want to, Grant. You can
Okay.
definitely put on a shirt. I mean,
It's like I mean, when you sell one, it's like a ridiculously small amount of money. It's like you have to sell like 100 T-shirts just to make even like $20, you know.
oh yeah,
But
t-shirts. You don't make anything off of those. Um, I mean, depending on on how many you're printing off and where you get them from. So, I mean, as far as t-shirts go for the cross promo, I wish we could do that, but that would be way too expensive because it's like
yeah,
$20 a t-shirt.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Trish. I mean,
Definitely.
if that's something that Grant wants to do with the image, I mean, that's totally up to him. Um, he can turn it into a T-shirt and sell it on his Redbubble or put it up on wherever, and you guys can get that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that's nice about Redbubble is it's print on demand, so you don't have to like make like 100 T-shirts to sell three. You know,
Yeah,
I keep thinking that I need to make a Beowulf T-shirt, like just a Beowulf, maybe just the logo or something. I don't know.
yeah. You could always make that one. Take the background of the one of him in the chair. I think that would be cool to put that on the T-shirt with him
That
sitting in the chair. That
that
would
would
be
be cool.
totally awesome.
Yeah, I think so.
So does anybody else have any questions about the project? Again, like I said, I just wanted to kind of go live and share out that the project was launching to give him a good boost on the first day. We will be live on Sunday and talking more about the project, more about how his inspirations for the project and, you know, what kind of books he liked as a kid and, what got him into comics and all that good nonsense. Because
Exactly.
that's what the show's all about, inspirations. But I definitely wanted to give you a good send off. I wanted to try to bring a couple of people in here and let them know that you were launching the project and hope that you get a good turnout for the first day and bump your project up in the list because nobody wants to be at the bottom of the list, right?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks again, Russell, for all the help. I mean, not just this, but all the advice you've done. You know, I mean, I pretty much ask everybody who's ever done a Kickstarter. Like, I'm the annoying guy who sends like 100 questions, and most people like they get annoyed with me after like 5 minutes. Like you and Brian K. Morris, and there have been a couple other people. D. Trevor, he helps me a little. He's helped me a little bit. Um, but like I said, most people get annoyed after 5 minutes. But there have been a couple people who've actually sat down and talked to me for a while.
Yeah, and if you have any questions from here on out, feel free to ask me. Hopefully, that'll be colored by Sunday, and we can show that bad boy off, and we can post it up on our Kickstarter. So I'm really excited about the cross promo, man.
Yeah, it'll definitely be done by Sunday.
And then Ted Davies says, "Stretch." Here we go. Stretch goals are important, but enjoy the process and educate others that are starting out. Grant Lankard, Russell Allen, you are a leader, bro. Well done. Thanks, man. I mean, this is what I'm here for. I want to help out creators. I know what it's like. We'll ask Rob if we can put your video on back or pause. Thank you, Trish. That'd be awesome if Rob can throw that up on there. So that's what I do. I like to get on here and promote people and talk about their inspirations just so you guys can get your name out there and give people a chance to know you because it sucks right now. There's no cons. So you can't be
Right.
like, hey, get a booth at a con or just even walk around the con and just randomly hand people flyers and say, hey, I got this book that's launching. The internet is all you have and you can go live and you can try to go out there and put it out there, but people, are always busy all the time. There's never really a good time to go live. You're always facing against other shows because everybody's doing shows.
Yeah,
But if five people are able to see this, or the people that come back on the watch back are able to see this and say, "Hey, Grant launched this project. I want to go check it out." But definitely, everybody tune in Sunday. Come check out Grant and his inspirations. Check out the book, guys. Please go give it a look. Go to the page if you don't have the money to back it. At least please share it out. The shares are worth its weight in gold. Because I'm telling you right now, if you don't have the money to back it and you share it out, five people see it, one of them backs it, they share it out, and it just creates a ripple. Like we talked about earlier when I had Rich on, with the Incantessi. All you got to do is one share, and you're basically advertising and helping the creators out. So please share, share, share. And if you back the project, keep sharing it, because then you get all those super awesome stretch goals.
Exactly.
So thanks a lot for coming on, Grant.
Thanks, Russ. I'll see you on Sunday.
I will see you on Sunday. If you want to hang out in the back room for just a minute, I will be right back.
Sounds good.
So everybody, thanks for coming and checking out the launch for Grant. Sorry we had time mix-ups. I'm Central, he's Eastern. I said 5:45, so he was thinking 6:45, and it is what it is. So, guys, definitely check out the project. Thanks for coming here and watching. Thanks for helping send them off. And as always, Russ Explode Studios, projects that'll blow your mind. Everyone have a great day. I will be on again with Antonio D tonight on the Changeling Horror Show to talk about Xeno Nanite Titan. So back Xeno Nanite Titan, back Beowulf, get that super sweet window cling decal. It's going to be awesome. I'm super excited about that. You're welcome, Angie. Thank you very much for coming in. So everyone, have a great night. Back these great projects. Help send them into the ether and get ready to read some awesome freaking stories. Russ Explode Studios, projects that'll blow your mind. You all have a great night, and I will see you again later.